And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Studio, Rich Trapper tapping in. Studio, Rich Trapper tapping in. TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook, cracking the same. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Some good news you can use, some good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all say tap in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some good news you can use, some good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in when you tapping in to make sure that you are all the way tapped in. Hit that description button, become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia, and follow the new page if you ain't followed the new page, Pagington. Make sure you tap in with that tap in when you're tapping all the way inward, not inward. For all you racists out there, inward, like tap inward. Don't worry about it. Tapping in is hard, but not if you hit the subscribe button. Hit the description, follow the new page, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Today, you got Cam Capone news. Things go left when Munchie B calls Spider Loc. I'm sorry. Things go left when Spider Loc. Words are hard. Spider Loc on things going left when Munchie B called Crip Mac a J-Cat. Let's get into this content without no further do's or don'ts, man. Let's get into this. Shout out to Cam Capone news. Shout out to Spider Loc. Let's go.
All right. Spider Loc, how's it going?
Cam Capone, man, everything is beautiful, man. How you been?
I've been good. Grinding,
like it's been
staying
forever.
busy.
I've been seeing you stay busy. It's hard to miss, bro, but it's like it's been forever, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How you been? I know you've been staying busy too, man. I've been seeing all your stuff going, man. I know you got your other podcast and your YouTube channel. You stay grinding?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Alex Alonzo, Street TV, the whole squad over there. Munchie B, Miss Mariah, Safir. Of course, you can catch me over there on Straight Politicking once a week. I still got the Facts Over Feeling podcast that Alex produces for me. We've kind of went on hiatus with filming. But yeah, we still got the Black Box. I just relocated, all this time. Everybody know I've been right there in Compton for years. But I just got it up out of a residential area to an actual commercial area. And we've been creating content out that way. Just trying to stay busy.
Okay, well, I just thought we'd probably get into the biggest news you've been going on, man. You and Munchie B have a debate or a disagreement, I don't know, however you want to label it, about Crip Mac. Munchie B calls Crip Mac a J-Cat, and he catches some backlash for it, man. What were your thoughts on that, looking back on everything?
I understand the backlash. I understand what Munchie B was attempting to say initially. And I understand why Munchie B didn't quite understand the backlash initially. But just to catch everybody up to speed, shout out to Baby Runner and ODM Slim. ODM Slim was able to bring about a platform where Baby Runner and Baby Runner and Munchie actually spoke again after they spoke on Kick and Cack being boo and everything blew up. So go to ODM Slim show on YouTube. You can see
Shout out to ODM Slim.
Munchie B and Baby Runner coming to an understanding. But what basically took place was Crip Mac became very popular just acting a fool. And I think he sells the fool so well, some people don't realize his intelligence level is actually above that. So Munchie being who he is, being from where he's from, and what he once represented to the whole back and forth of our sections, him being loose-tongued with the homie name is going to rub a lot of people wrong because we as a community is proud of Crip Mac.
That's very true. That's very true. Now, I can definitely understand how Munchie B specifically speaking on that situation could cause a little bit of an uncomfort. Munchie B specifically. And, I'm not going to go too much into it, whatever. But historically speaking, Munchie B has not been the most favorable or favored or favored by the neighborhood Crips, and the feeling is mutual as far as Munchie B is looking at them. So both sides of the coin are kind of looking at it the exact same way. Understandably now, Munchie B's in a podcast space. Munchie B's definitely in a podcast space and media space. So he is putting himself in a position where certain things will be spoken on, certain things will be discussed, certain things will be, X, Y, and Z and blah, blah, blah. But when it's all said and done, it's going to always come with a lot of scrutiny when Munchie B speaks on the neighborhood Crips specifically in any type of negative fashion or any type of negative light. If any type of negative light or any type of negative fashion is spoke on, it's going to be looked at under a microscope, considering that Munchie B and the neighborhood Crips do have a very detrimental history that is now trying, you know, on all sides to be cleaned up, which is definitely respectable. Kudos to all those, man. Doesn't change the fact that some whoop-de-wops, whoop-de-bams have happened. So Munchie B is under a different type of microscope when it comes to speaking on those topics.
Regardless of how anyone might look at anything that makes him different or not so normal, I think you can even recall, if you could kind of pick it up, Crip Mac did a phone call recently, a little like 1 minute rant toward Munchie. When Munchie first heard it, we was in the car together, and I think Munchie could hear. He only a J-Cat when he want to be on purpose. He know how to take the J-Cat out. And I think what really actually happened was...
I think a lot of people get caught up in the character of Crip Mac and forget that there's a human underneath that, man. Nobody looks at Denzel Washington and says, hey, we go to Home Depot right now, he's going to turn into the Equalizer and lay down the entire painting department. It's a character, you feel me? It's a character. There are people behind all these characters.
Crip Mac was very successful in selling the J-Cat role on it. And Munchie just kind of like underestimated his actual intelligence. He's not a J-Cat unless he wants to be out here acting like one.
Man, you know, I really just like how everybody, you know, stands with Crip Mac.
We proud of him, bro, because, you know, we in an age where content is king and there's no rules to the sheep. We got people who feel like they're experts in certain areas, like me, myself, with poetry. I've had a reputation in these streets that is impeccable for years, decades. And then you get Crip Mac with a story that people can look at it from all type of angles and try to poke holes in it. And we see the success and we see how the majority can find an appreciation for him. So the Keyways, you know, we can't speak for every individual, but in general, Keyways has been proud of him.
Man, I mean, his impact has been crazy.
Indeed. Free the homie Mac, man.
Free him. I think he's got court here soon. So
Definitely free Crip Mackington.
hopefully,
Yes, sir. Like, yeah, very soon now.
yeah, I think hopefully there'll be some good news, man. You know, YouTube's not the same.
It's not.
Internet's not the same without Crip Mac.
It's not, man. He's a father now. I know that little baby. He's very loving, so I know that daughter has no idea the amount of love she's lacking in her life right now. So I would wish her to hurry up and get to experience the hugs and kisses her daddy got for her.
Yeah, for sure, man. Free Crip Mac, man. Well, you know, some of the biggest stuff, you know, I don't know how much you can touch on this, but, you know, I think probably the biggest thing that's been going viral, man, is the Blacc Sam interview. You know, a lot of stuff's been coming out of that, man. A lot of people talking. You know, what was your general thoughts on that? You know what I'm saying? What you know what I'm saying, can talk about?
Well, I'm glad you phrased the question that way because there's not much I can add as far as, you know, what's been said. I'm not involved in investigating crimes or solving murders. I don't want to be involved in saying anything anti-Blacc Sam. I personally would have left some of that conversation out. You know, I wouldn't have, you know, basically said as much as he said, but I'm not him, and I'm not saying he had any obligation to say less than he said, but I'm limited in what I'm willing to discuss because there's a lot of things that's being said about that situation that I know.
Spiderloak is making a very, very intelligent political stance when it comes to this situation because he knows it's touchy and he knows it's a lot of people talking too much. So rather than catch himself in a boat of the talk too much, Spiderloak said, I ain't finna say too much and nothing. I can respect that opinion, I can respect that honesty, and I can respect that discernment for sure.
According to the way I carry myself, it's not appropriate to be dissected on public platforms, so I'm limited in, you know, what I'm willing to share. Rest in peace, neighborhood Nip the Crip. Shout out to Blacc Sam. My condolences to the whole family, the All Money In team, the TMC. The marathon continues because I think it's a very messy situation. But you just look at all my content, I don't do much dissecting of the motives and the details of any hip-hop related murder, from Pop Smoke to P&B. That's not my thing. And then when I have such a personal connection, I'm definitely not interested in breaking down all the ins and outs and...
He ain't trying to be a snitch like Officer Ratwer and Hunter. Got it.
Probables, you know.
What's What's up? This
All right,
is
man,
Cam.
we up out of here to the next one, man. Shout out to Cam Capone, shout out to Spartan Low, shout out to ODM Slim. He had his moment in the sun of this interview. Shout out to the bro. We finna get up out of here to the next one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though. We up out of here to the next one, man. You already know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. It's free. Avenue Angel. Until he's free. We go.